What's up, guys, and welcome back to CNR TV. I'm Kurt, and today I'm flying solo, but we're still going to cover episode 4 of Falcon and Winter Soldier. The world is watching. On this episode, things get really intense. It's kind of got a whole nother, more serious vibe to it, but there's not as much going on as happened in the last episode. As usual, what we're going to do is watch the recap, and then I'll come back, and we're without Josh today, so I had to come up with my own questions. They're probably not going to be as good, but we're going to do it anyway. So let's hop into this recap and check it out. This episode opens by recapping what Carly did at the GRC supply depot. It was highly likely we were going to learn a lot more about the lead flag smasher and her squad of devotees. And that's exactly what happened, as the plot dug into her backstory and allowed her to explain her beliefs. What we heard was a fairly convincing argument. Refugees, or internationally displaced people, as the man in the school termed it, were thrown out on the street when the Vanished returned. Carly's first meeting with Sam was insightful, not least because she hadn't considered for a second that she might be seen by some not as a freedom fighter or a revolutionary, but as a supremacist. Had it not been for Walker's interruption, it is very likely Sam could have talked her down. It'll be interesting to see how she reacts to killing Battlestar in the weeks to come. She has killed before, but not like that. Having now lost the serum she had as leverage with the power broker, there's definitely going to be more fights ahead. Here we see the flashback from Wakanda 6 years ago, in which Io tested Bucky's reprogramming. He was understandably overcome with emotion to realize those words no longer have any power over him, the first step in leaving his old life behind. Of course, when your old life saw you kill hundreds of people as a cryogenically frozen assassin with a metal arm on behalf of a secret organization hell-bent on destabilizing the world, how much you can leave behind is open to debate. Still, little wonder he sees Wakanda as a place where he found peace. Despite the obvious bond between Bucky and Io, he still thought it a good idea to tell Sam and Zemo that the Wakandans were looking for the Baron and would probably try to kill him in the next 8 hours. The reappearance of the Dora Milajewas is a highlight of the episode. Now hats off to the fight choreographers, who managed to make a 7-person scrap not look like a scruffy bar brawl. This might be called the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but in the past 2 episodes, this has become the Baron Zemo show. It remains to be seen whether or not he becomes the mustache-twirling villain we expect. It could be that he remains an eccentric anti-hero, to be used in any Thunderbolt series or films that come along, as is widely rumored. Nevertheless, Daniel Bruhl has stolen every scene he has been in so far, whether offering Turkish delights to kids in exchange for information, critiquing Marvin Gaye albums, or stomping on vials of super soldier serum. He gets the best lines too.
I'm sure it will all come to an agreeable conclusion.
The title of the episode is The Whole World is Watching, which could be a reference to a number of things. The Flag Smashers making it onto rolling news channels, the global scale of the displaced people problem, but it almost certainly refers to Captain America brutally executing a flag smasher with his shield in the middle of the town square, filmed by hundreds of onlookers. Not quite sure how the US government and the GRC will spin this situation. Perhaps he will be fired as Captain America, leaving the title and shield vacant for Sam. There will also, no doubt, be a split between those seeing the footage. On one side, those who believe he has gone too far. On the other, those who think those extreme measures are necessary. That division will only cause Walker, who now has the serum coursing through his veins, to go further. As Hoskins said of the formula,
power just makes a person more of themselves, right?
while Walker may have 3 medals of honor, he also sulked like a toddler after being humiliated by the Doors. Coupled with a thirst for revenge, he has suddenly become a very dangerous player. The images of the shield dripping with blood was absolutely chilling. Well, that shield dripping with blood was something that I never thought I'd see on Disney Plus. But I did enjoy it. Let's be honest, we all saw John Walker taking this road, and that he was going to become a bad guy, a baddie. So it's no surprise that happened here. What was crazy that in this episode there were 2 murders in less than 5 minutes, and one of them was a brutal execution by Captain America. That completely threw me off. I was kind of surprised to see that, considering that this is a Disney Plus show. I was also surprised that Zemo admitted, as much as he hates the super soldiers, people with powers, he admitted that he knew that Steve was good. So that kind of threw me off a bit. I'm trying to do like Josh with the questions. I've got a little notepad here. The scene between John and Battlestar, where Battlestar, makes reference to, the serum just makes you more of who you are. That relates back to a scene between Erskine's and Cap, where he says that the serum is built to make you, if you're bad, it makes you more bad. If you're good, it makes you more good. So I thought that was interesting to relate those two things. I'm going to go back to that scene where the new Cap was killing the Flag Smasher. Who else thought that he was about to decapitate that man with the shield? I did, and I'm sure some of you did as well. Drop in the comments below what you think, what you thought was going to happen. That I was like, that's going a little far, but it sure looked like that was what they were setting up in that situation. Here's a question that I had: the Dora Milaje, are they super soldiers? Have they partaken of the flower from Wakanda, like or a derivative of, or maybe, because they sure are powerful. So also drop that in the comments below on whether you think that they're just highly trained, or if they've got a little juice in them themselves. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Zola as a power broker. In the first Captain America, there is a shot where Zola is packing up his lab, trying to escape as Cap and his people come in. He picks up a drawing off of his desk of what looks like the robot body that he ends up putting himself in. There's also references to the color of the text messages are green, and if you go back in the time where he showed up as an AI, he was green. Now that may be a bit reaching, but I do think that Marvel doesn't do anything by accident. So also let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. So Zola is the power broker. I think that Sharon Carter is working for Zola, but she's actually working for Nick Fury undercover. So I also believe that Madripoor introduction is opening the door for them to introduce the X-Men into the Marvel MCU. And I think that what John just did is opening the door wide open, because the world is going to respond to his actions, and he's going to get the Captain America mantle taken from him, the shield taken from him, and that's going to open up for Sam to move into the Captain America role. It's also going to open up him going even deeper into whatever's going on mentally with him, to where he's going to go full baddie, and then he's going to become like a major player bad guy, because now he's got the super soldier serum in it. He's got the super soldier serum in him, so it'll be interesting to see where that goes. The GRU, is this company, or is the GRU being run by the power broker? I think so. I think it's a way for him to, it's like a criminal syndicate for him to divert stuff away from the people that need it and control it. And so it'll be real interesting to see. I'm rambling now, but it'll be real interesting to see where they go with this. I'm not going to drag this out. It's just me. So the discussion will have to be on your side and down in the comments. But I appreciate you guys coming along and sharing this time with me. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you on episode 5 of the Winter, or the I'll see you on the episode 5 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. See you guys.